Mayor of Dandenong. She inspires us with her courage, her vision, and her heart for this community. So ladies and gentlemen, please join me in giving a big, warm Dandenong welcome to a leader we are proud of, the remarkable Mayor of Dandenong, Councillor Sophie Tan. لطفاً یک تشویق جانانه کنید. Hi. Yes.
Salam. Good afternoon, everyone, and woman Jika, which means welcome and hello in the language of the Dandenong people of the Kulin Nation. I would like to acknowledge the traditional custodians of this land, the Dandenong people, and pay my respect to the elders, past and present. I recognize and respect their continuing connections to climate, culture, country, and borders. Would also like to pay my respects and acknowledge the journey of all Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people and their elders present here today. As Mayor of the City of Greater Dandenong, it gives me great pleasure to welcome you all here to our city for the Victorian Association of Students from Afghanistan's Nowrouz Festival, a vibrant celebration of Afghan culture, heritage and community. Today, Dandenong Park has come alive with colour, music, food, traditions as we gather to welcome the Afghan New Year. To our Afghan community, happy Nowruz, Morabak. I would like to welcome our distinguished guests that will be arriving shortly later this afternoon, but also want to thank the President of VAN, Mr. Hasis Asadi, and all the committees for inviting me here today. Representatives of community organizations under Victorian Afghan Associations Networks umbrella, VAN, local business representatives and festival sponsors. Nowruz is a celebration of renewal, hope and new beginnings. It marks the arrival of spring and the strengthening family ties and the promise of a fresh start. Here in Greater Dandenong, Nowruz have become one of the most cherished cultural celebrations, a reflection of the deep and long-standing connection we share with our Afghan community. This festival continues to grow in significance each year and highlights just how important it is here in Greater Dandenong. Celebrations is in our city. That's why council also contribute 40,000 to this festival for them. This is part of the community grants, the large festival and events. The Afghan community is an essential part of the social, cultural, and economic life in Greater Dandenong. Your contributions enrich our city every day through your business, your food, your arts, your traditions, and your commitment to family, education, and community. Greater Dandenong is proudly the most culturally diverse community in Australia. And events like this remind us why we celebrate that diversity with such pride. Our strengths come from the people who choose this city to call this city home. And Afghanistan, the Afghan community, is a vital part of that story. Nowruz brings together people from all backgrounds, Afghan, Australian, and countless others, creates opportunities for cultural sharing and understanding. This is what multiculturalism looks like in practice. Communities celebrating one another, learning from one another, and building harmony through shared traditions. So at a time, many parts of the world right now facing conflict and instability, gatherings like these remind us of how important of unity, peace, and respect. Here in Greater Dandenong, those values we guard us every day. So I want to acknowledge and thank Victorian Afghan Association Networks, VAN, and the many Afghan community organizations that works tirelessly to support families, young people, business, and cultural life across our municipality. So events like this also do not happen by accident. They happen because of dedicated volunteers, strong leaders, and generous partners who give their time, energy to bring communities together. So thank you to everyone who has played a part in organizing this festival, the cultural groups, performers, businesses, stallholders, and sponsors, community members. Your efforts strengthening connections and create unforgettable experiences for thousands of people. So to everyone celebrating today, Happy Nowruz. May the new year bring peace, joy, good health, and prosperity to you and your families. Thank you for sharing your traditions with our city and for helping make Greater Dandenong more welcoming, inclusive, and culturally rich community. I also want to wish everyone next week will be Easter, so happy Easter to everyone next week. So please enjoy the festival, enjoy the food, enjoy the music, and enjoy being part of this wonderful celebration of culture and community. Thank you, and thanks for having me.
Thank you. Thank you, Mayor Tan, for your extraordinary leadership and for paving the way of this community. We are truly inspired by your vision and your courage. من پیشتر در بخش انگلیسی هم گفتم خانم تن جزء اولین خانم کمبودیایی استرالیایی هستن که میر دندنانگ شدن و بسیار جای افتخارم. من به عنوان یک خانم خودم در اونا خیلی افتخار میکنم و کاراکترشان دوست دارم. بخش بعدی برنامه فرشته جان.
Sheza John, now I would like to invite Uncle Shane Charles from Yorta Orangery, Wamba, and Born Warring Elder to come on the stage and perform the smoking ceremony and did greeter. Please welcome him on the stage.
اینا از مردم ابوریجینال استرالیا هستن، از مردم همین منطقه و در این روش ما را خوش آمدید میگن در کشورشان. بسیار جای خوشحالیه که اینقدر برای ما حس احترام دارن، در مراسمات ما شرکت میکنن و امو خوش آمدید مخصوص خدا برای ما و شما اجرا میکنن. یک بار دیگه هم تشویق بفرمایید بهشان.
Yeah, higher. Salam. Before I speak, I must pay my respects to my elders. And when I talk about that, that goes back over 125,000 years. Back in the creation times in this country. I also pay my respects to my elders of today. We're still fighting for our sovereignty, still fighting for treaty, fighting for a place in my own country. And the youth of today are going to take up that legacy, so I pay my respects to them. Also pay my respects to the dignitaries here today. The Mayor, it's a pleasure to be on my country, Bunwurrung country. I stand in front of you as the oldest living culture on the planet. My elders taught me that one day we will live in a cultured world, and that's when peace will come for my people, but also the nation will be a better place. I pay my respects to your elders, your community and your country, because I knew through the knowledge and wisdom of my elders that you were coming. So I pay my respects to you. My first law is respect. Respect for self, for family, extended family, and more importantly, Mother Earth. For Mother Earth is my God. We don't have a God, we have creator spirits and ancestral beings. Second law is acceptance. So we accept all people that are on our country. The third law is about building relationships and keeping strong, healthy relationships with family, with extended family, and with country. My fourth law is my responsibility it gives me to protect, to look after everybody on country, no matter who you are, no matter what colour you are, no matter where you come from. You are a part of my responsibility. So, I apologise for being late. I've come a long way from Melbourne. But today is your day to celebrate. You have come to my country. It's not only my country now, it's your country, it's our country. To a safe place where you do belong. And don't let anybody ever tell you you don't belong. So, in the words of my ancestors, Wamajika, welcome to today. And that we can walk together moving forward and build a better nation. I would like to tickle your spirit with my yidaki or didgeridoo. It is the hardest instrument in the world to play. But when you hear that, you feel it. And that's what I feel when I walk on country. I will now grab my smoking bowl, for the smoke has a memory for anybody, for all of us. It takes us back, but it's a cleansing and it creates a pure space for us to come together. None goodness, thank you. Salam.
خب با افتخار انکل چارلز یک کف بزنین. حال مراسم کف ما کمتر. این ملک از همین مردم است، ما خب میمان بودیم دیگه. و حال اسموکینگ سیرمنی یا یک چیز همسان از این ما در فرهنگ افغانستان هم داریم که مو اسپند کردن وارز. اکثرا باورمند ما بایستیم که اسپند میکنیم میکروبا کشته میشه. اینا هم باور دارن که می اسموکینگ سیرمنی دلیل بر ازی است که اولا اینا ما را در داخل کشور خود یا در زمین خود خوش آمدید میگه و در پولی از این که خوش آمدید میگه نشانگر عزیز که یک نوع میکروب کش و یا چیزی اگر در جان یک نفر دیگه باشه از مین میبرش. حالا پیش هر کسی که دوست داره بیاید این اسموکینگ سیرمنی شرکت بکنه میتونه پیش بیاید با احترام به حق و حقوق بومیان و ابوریجینال های استرالیا. برنامه دیگه از همینجا میآید. برنامه دیگه از همینجا میآید. هر کس دوست داره میتونه بیاید نزدیک اسموکینگ سیرمونی پیش انکل چارلز.
تمام مذهبامون
برای کسایی که نزدیک برندهش میاید کمک به احترامش استاد شوید. کسایی که در قطار اول هستین اونا به احترام شما میان. بسیار تشکر از کسایی که در قطار اول هستن. خب یک بار دیگه کف بزنین به افتخار انکل چارلز یا کاکا چارلز ما شما. Thank you چارلز. و حال نوبت میرسد دوباره به فرهنگ بسیار اصیل و خوب فارسی یا پارسی ما مثل ازی که پارسال هم امی خاطره بسیار نیک و خوب را داشتیم، امسال همچنان گروه آدنادانس که مهسای عزیز و رضا جان به سر استیج می پرفارم میکنن و در عین حال این قسمت برنامه را البته به انگلیسی نشته کردن، حالا ما ایرجگی بکنیم. Please join us in thanking Coffee Ford, one of our major sponsors, for their generous support and valued contribution to this event. به افتخار کمپانی کافی فورد هم کف بزنین و به افتخار مهسا و رضا از گروه آدنادانس که برای شما اجرا خواهد داشت. کف بزنین، خیرتون همه.